Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to the Shadow of the Erdtree full blind 100% all bosses playthrough. Big ol' playthrough. I hope you've been enjoying. I recently went through all the thumbnails and changed them to be way better, which I'm really happy about because they were some ugly-ass thumbnails. I'm still trying to figure out my thumbnail style, you know? I don't know. I like it to be kind of like straight to the point, but also, yeah, the ones I was doing for this were really ugly, so those are updated now. But if you made it this far, what is up? You've watched a lot of content. We're streaming this live at twitch.tv/Grohlvana if you ever want to come and join the community, which is currently thriving pretty nicely. We've put a bigger focus on community, and it seems to be, cultivating a lovely little community. So if you want to ever join it, feel free. All that I ask is that you're respectful, obviously. If you're annoying as hell or something, you know, maybe chill out first. But, yeah, we just defeated Mother of Fingies, which some people seem to be having trouble with based on my comments for the guides. I don't really understand, to be honest. This one was really straightforward. This was almost like a Breedis, Daughter of the Cosmos in Bloodborne, but even easier. So I'm surprised people are having a lot of trouble with this guy, but, you know, it depends on what you're good at when you play these games, I guess. So yeah, let's, okay, so, Desu in my chat told me that there's like a boss fight immediately after this, or some sort of unique fight. I'm betting it's either the church guy, who's a complete weirdo, or his, like, Black Knight, Death Knight, whatever they're called, like little guard is what I'm betting. So we'll have to get ready for that. Let's level up endurance. We're also super close to another level up. Do we have the runes for it? We do not have the runes. Okay, so we're done with this environment, right? So, let's warp, I guess, over here. There's no way else to get out of here, right? Cathedral of MATERIA. Let's go. And, yeah, we're going to try to push for the ending today. I don't want to rush, though, if it's going to take, like, literally just rushing through. I don't really want to do that. But a lot of people are leaving comments in my guides asking for help with the final boss, which I don't know anything about. There's some hints here and there in the DLC about what might be going on. It sounds like Miquella is just doing something weird and bad. So, I don't know if it's like a Miquella fight or what. I've got some other theories, but yeah. Miquella seems to be up to no good. But as far as the story, it seems like, yeah, Miquella is here, past the divine dancing lion, but we need to find some way to burn the thorns, just like in base game Elden Ring, to get into the Erdtree. Need to burn the thorns to get in here. So I guess we still don't have that ability, right? Which I'm assuming means we got to come down to whatever this is. This is the final little piece of the map that we don't have. And then I'm guessing maybe here we get the ability to burn the fire, and then come back over here and finish the game, is what I'm thinking? I don't know. I'm still blind. I know a lot of people have finished this DLC by this point. I always feel so slow, but hey, you gotta just enjoy your time with it, right? Okay, so apparently there's some boss fight somewhere. I don't know. Is it like out here? Because the mother guy was at a gravesite here. Yuri, beloved child taken before his time? Yeah, I have no idea. If anybody like knows the lore of this stuff, feel free to like completely put the lore in the comments or the chat or anything, because as usual, I have no idea what the hell is going on. This guy is like a church guy, and he's got a little hand boy that died, and he wants to be the Mother of Fingers, but we just killed the Mother of Finger. I have no idea, dude. I try to read the descriptions and stuff, and it's still just like, it's complete Greek to me. I have to like watch a video on it, which really sucks, because I really, you know, I'm not the type of person that's like, whatever, I don't get it, I'm not even going to bother. I want to know what's going on. I just, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like listening to music for me. I cannot understand what the singers are saying, so I listen to music for the sound of it. Just like with these games, I play them for the like combat of it and exploration. I don't really play for the lore because I don't know what the hell's going on ever, basically. So this is interesting. Yeah, like I said, Desu said that there was like an immediate boss fight somewhere, but there's nothing here. So I don't know. Is it not related to the church? I thought it would be related to the church. Let's warp here one more time and just see maybe some guy spawns or something. Get him, broski. What's up, Qualinost? Welcome in. Is that one lady still there, maybe? Leaning against the wall? It's great that there's so much demand for your guides. Yeah, I've got something special. People are, with this recent slew of guides, like, a lot of them don't really get anywhere because, let's be honest, some of these bosses are very straightforward and don't really need, you know, a lot of people don't need help with them. But the ones that people do need help, you know, like Bale, like Commander Geist and stuff like that, people have been exceedingly kind and talking about me as if I'm a really good Souls player. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Because to me, I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I've been playing these games since Dark Souls 1. I've obviously got a decent amount of practice. But I just like I said, learning the fights and, you know, practicing them until I get them down. Which I guess is a lost art at this point in time. Because it seems like most people, you know, do the summons, do the ashes, find some way to, like, you know, a lot of people, the Commander guys said they locked him up against a wall and kind of did the wall cheese. I feel like a lot of people play these games like that these days. So I don't know if I'm just like a vestigial structure of days past, like actually learning the boss and figuring it out. Because yeah, it seems like a lot of people do not do that anymore, and I guess that's seen as like I'm decent at the game now compared to your average player. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people have been very, very kind with their comments. So I guess we're doing something that isn't found too much on YouTube outside of obviously like the hitless runs and the perfect runs, which I'm glad people still appreciate my guides because they say, like, you know, it's not like a hitless run, which is fantastic, obviously, but you can't really replicate that for the average player. So that's why I like my guides, because it's like, okay, I'll take a hit here or there. But, yeah, so it's not perfect. So it's like more of what you would come to expect from a boss fight as opposed to, like, here's how to beat him hitless and never take a hit. Which I think I could do as well, but that would take a lot more practice, and I honestly am not really interested in practicing it that much. You know, unless I was really going for that. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, apparently there's a boss fight around here or nearby or something, but I don't know what that is, so I guess we'll move on. There's something weird here. I don't think we ever did this. Castle watering. Huh, do we never... What is this? Huh. Well, I would like to get over to this, this map fragment, because I feel like, yeah, we get down here and we do all this, and then we get the fire to be able to finish the game. That's what I'm guessing. But I have no clue how the hell to get down there. There was like a bunch of weird... There was a bunch of really weird, like, paths. Like, was that the... Because, yeah, people were saying, like, oh, you find an illusory wall, and that leads to 20% of the DLC at the bottom of Shadow Keep. So that was this, right? Like, down here, which we did do yesterday. And then we went, like, down this river path where there was stuff over here. How do you get over here? I have no clue. It's one of my issues with Elden Ring's map. I love the map style. Like, it's so cool and detailed. I love it. But I have no clue how to navigate, like, underneath continents and stuff. There's, like, no way to know, really, outside of just trying to figure it out. So, yeah, I don't know. We need to get here, but I don't remember how, basically. If we followed up here... What is all this? Castle Ensis? But that's Rollana. Castle Lord's Chamber, Ensis Moon-Gazing Ground. How the hell do you get down here? There was like some path. Is it this? Fog Rift Catacombs, and you kind of come this way? Guess we'll try it. I don't know. I don't know how to get down there. If anybody knows in the chat, feel free to let me know. Have you ever tried an SO1 RL4 GV? I'm attempting it on Elden Ring now. It's a whole lot of fun having to properly learn the movesets and dodge timings. Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know what an SO1 or RL4 or BL4 run is, I don't know why they call them that. Honestly, I feel like you should just... I feel like the Souls community could have come up with a much better term for that. Like, just like, you know, no-level run or whatever. But yeah, basically it just means beating the games without ever leveling up. So you're, you know, in Dark Souls, typically you're like Soul level 1. In Bloodborne, you're like Blood level 4, I think is the lowest. And I guess in Elden Ring, it's Rune level 4, and then you don't level up past that. So yes, we have done that for Dark Souls 1, which from what I remember was an enjoyable experience up until the final boss, Gwyn, who, I don't know why, just was absolutely horrible for me to beat. And finally we like switched like a barbed club, and we found like a stagger like pattern that was able to kill him. But yeah, that was, I remember that, getting locked on him, it was horrible. So yeah, we have beaten Dark Souls 1 without leveling up, and we have also beaten Dark Souls 3 without leveling up, which I don't even remember at all. People remember it. Apparently I was salty. I have no memory of it at all. There's that one clip that Watery Bread shares where, like, I beat the Twin Princes and I pop the hell off and go crazy. So I guess I was, yeah, involved with it. I just don't. I don't even remember, but Dark Souls 1 and 3, yes. Bloodborne, I've always kind of... You know, I've judged whether or not I should or not. Maybe one day, because honestly, I used to think like blood level is going to be impossible for Bloodborne because it's so much harder. But now, after playing all this, I'm like, we could probably do it, honestly. Yeah, you basically just need to get the boss down entirely, because you basically cannot make any mistakes at all. Because if you get hit once, since you don't have any levels, you basically die. I think maybe sometimes you could take 2 hits, but 90% of the time, yeah, you're going to die. So... You just got to get everything perfect, pretty much. But yeah, I've done Dark Souls 1 and 3. I don't... where do I go? I have no clue. How the heck do you get down here? I really don't understand. It looks like it leads in from here. Oh, wait. Is it just over here? Tiolier, and then you can get to... Is it over here, maybe? I don't know how to get down here. It seems like it's completely cut off, and I know it's just like one path from some place. What, do we just go back down? Maybe we just go back down to the Shadow Gate and see if we can... West Rampart. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, dude. Wait, what? Oh, I'm on freaking torrent. Wow. Thanks for that. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Cool. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Maybe it's this bridge? I mean, we never did all this up here, too, but this doesn't seem to lead. Maybe this is something important? I don't know. Could just do this area, I guess. Yeah, at least it's something. My wife canceled our cruise for November and is looking into Breckenridge, Colorado. I told her she is insane, but she is hell-bent on this. Do you know if that's a good area to vacation with kids? So I've actually never been to Breckenridge. I don't know anything about it, really, except for it's a huge ski resort town, right? And it looks beautiful. I just saw it. Cindy just showed me like a reel of something. They were saying it was somewhere else in Colorado, but the comments were like, nope, this is Breckenridge. So it looks amazing. I woefully am ignorant to Breckenridge, even though I've had opportunities to go there many times. Yeah, the only thing I know is it's a big ski resort, or at least a big ski area. And it sounds really cool, and it sounds really hoity-toity. But yeah, November, I mean, you know, I don't know. We've had a heat wave this year, right? So I guess it depends on... the temperature, but yeah, you guys might be freezing. I'm trying to remember, like, when does it really get cold? In November? I don't know. I feel like November is kind of the start of it. Yeah, terrible person to ask, because I with the weather, I've always just been kind of like, I'm going to deal with it. Whatever the weather is, I'm just going to deal with it. I don't really typically look at the weather before, as much as I should, to know, you know, to know what to prepare for. But, yeah, you guys might be freezing your ass off in November, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, yeah, Breckenridge is, I think I've only heard good things about it. I just don't have any experience with it personally. Unfortunately. Texas. My wife is from Wisconsin. She misses the snow. Well, I mean, if you guys want to ski or snowboard, guess that would be the time, right? I could ask my friends. I have, actually, my kickball captain. I know he does a lot of skiing and snowboarding. I forget if he does it at Breck or not. But, yeah, I can ask them tonight, actually. Get back to you. See what he says. And I've got other friends that snowboard. There's like 3 or 4, I don't know, snowboarding spots where they go. So I'm not sure if they go to Breck specifically, but yeah, I could definitely ask them. Where the heck are we now? We're like underneath this? Oh man, okay. Where in the hell are we? DLC is so dark. So many different paths, man, constantly. It gets very overwhelming to know where to go. This can't be the only thing out here, right? Am I supposed to do platforming now? Is that what they want? I see a Mickle across somewhere. Yeah, over there. Do you want me to platform? I don't know what... Where do you want me to go here? Okay, cool. Very weird. Yeah, no worries. Wish I was more informative about Breckenridge. Ancient... Oh, yeah, Rawa. Yes. Oh, yeah, this place looks awesome. I wish this DLC wasn't so dark. I mean, obviously, it's like a shadow DLC, so it makes sense, but... God, when it's not dark, it's very pretty. Like this, some sort of weird jungle thing. Yeah, so I think we do need to be here, actually. Because I think they were talking about... We saw a letter that said... Go to Rawa and find the flame that can burn the brambles away or something like that. I will also ask the chat if anybody knows. I'm assuming you can beat the DLC, the final boss here, and then continue to play the DLC. I'm assuming you don't just beat the DLC and it's like, okay, well, you can't go back. I mean, there's no way. The games just don't do that anymore. But sometimes, you never know. What the hell is this? Just so many things to find. Yeah, this is actually cool. Has Dark Souls ever done... Has FromSoft ever done, like, a jungle area? Bond Stone Antiquity Scholar's Cookbook. Causes spiritual explosion consuming sprite dwelling within Spirit Stone? I'm trying to think, has FromSoft ever done, like, a jungle zone? I mean, there's, like, that Forest of Fallen Giants in Dark Souls 2, but that's hardly a jungle, really. Oh, that is an illusory wall. Where the heck are we right now? Yeah, that's actually really surprising if they've never done a jungle zone, and this is the first time. Can't really remember one. Well, a lever. Okay. You put the long lever crank. Can you hold on, please? Okay, that's enough from you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been fun. Oh, you guys got magic now? Okay. What do you got? A little spiral magic? It's pretty cool. Alright. We're some, like, deep temple ruins or something. There's like 5 million paths to go. Definitely getting a little overwhelmed. So, I think we just pick a location and stick with it. Because I ain't about to explore 5,000 different paths. No siree, Bob. Whoa, look at that. What is that, by the way? Is that the Divine Lion thing? Yeah, I really wish. I don't know why Elden Ring does not let you, like, look at your map. I feel like they should just let you look at your map, and if you get hit, you get hit. Whatever. That is something else. Okay, there's, like, some Shadow Coliseum over there. I'm assuming that's where we need to go. Looks like there's... Yeah, right down there would be good. There's a Mickle across. So maybe we go back into this ruin and try to find a way down. Let's do that. Okay, and these pot people have, like, special things or something. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Alright, you can take this. Thank you. Appreciate it, Cirque du Soleil. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, they dropped those silver horn tenders, which I'm not really sure what those do. Sound like money or something? Did you really land that pot to perfectly... Okay. Whatever you say. Sure thing. Alright, so we came down here. This was the lever thing, right? I don't even know. I'll take this, though. Thank you. Okay, maybe out here? It's a bunch of messages for some reason. Is this where we landed? Huh, huh. Excuse me. Huh, huh. Okay, I have no idea where we are going, but we're just going to keep going. I think down is good, because we're trying to get down and, like, find an exit. Alright, so these guys drop that golden tender or whatever. Or maybe not. The pot was not glowing. This guy does. Yeah, this guy drops that golden... Spirit calculus? I thought they dropped the other thing. Oh, well. Okay. There's a little path in there. But can we open this door? Looks like we can open this door. Rowborough. What are these things? Dog. Oh, snails. Oh, snails are bad in this game, though. I was gonna, like, let them do their thing, but then I remembered. You have those, like, spirit snails that are jerks. Okay. So it looks like we got a spirit spring down there. Alright. Whee! Seems like the... My god, there's so many different paths. Where the... Oh my god, even more! Well, I don't know. It's a very quality DLC. I like most of it. You know, as far as the bosses go, I'm thinking like, okay, are you being fair or are you just frustrated with certain things because you're not like instantly good at beating it? But then I think of like Putrescent Knight, then I think of like Finger Maiden, Finger Mother, Mother of Fingers. And I'm like, no, I wasn't really salty with them. I mean, I would like the guides to go a little bit smoother for sure, but like overall, I think those were learnable, beatable bosses. So yeah, I think my criticisms are valid overall upon reflecting on them. I think the DLC is obviously very quality, obviously very good. Okay, so it was just left out of that path. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised though. I don't know why. Like, why would it not be that giant central zone that leads to this? But whatever. Okay, what is it? Is this a Crucible Knight? This seems to be a Crucible Knight. What are you doing here, boy? You shouldn't be here, boy. Oh. What the hell? Yeah, can we not kill me? Oh my god. Can we not kill me after I figured out the path here, please? What the actual... He's like a centaur? Whoa, can you do that with that weapon? That's actually crazy. Alright, this guy is blocking me from not having to redo his walk back. So I am definitely pulling out all the stops to kill this man. I am not in... What the... Turns into the Miranda flower? How is this perfectly tracking me? Get the hell out of here! God, please. Can we not start the stream with, like, insanity today? Just get out of here. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Devonia's Hammer. Crucible Hammer Helm. Okay, what's that? Colossal Weapon. Holy damage. Great hammer wielded by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights. Weapon forged of primordial gold, marked by its reddish hue and inhabited by ancient holiness. A torrent of life is engraved upon the striking face. Unique skill, Devonia's Vortex. Using the power of the Crucible Vortex, violently spin the hammer around and slam to the ground, causing a shockwave. This skill can be charged to increase its power. Wow, so yeah, you get that little Thor hammer spin thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. Competition 17, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I am happy with the size. I'm surprised by the size. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a lot. And yes, they have reused some things here and there, sure. But I think that hammer guy is a perfect example. Like, they also have, you know, completely new Crucible Knights with completely new weapons and moves. So yeah, there's reused things here and there, and as with the base game, I do think the DLC would overall be stronger had they not reused things. I honestly don't know why they insist, because they honestly could just not have that stuff in the game. Oh. What? Huh? What the hell? They honestly could just not have that stuff in the game, and I feel like the game would be stronger, and I feel the exact same way about the base game. It's like they could just literally not have a lot of the repeat stuff, and the game would be stronger. They like don't even need to, you know, put it in my opinion. So I am surprised, especially with like the Drakes, for instance, that they reused a lot of stuff. Throwing in like a, you know, a Holy Shadow Leonine Misbegotten's kind of weird, just like reusing that stuff here and there. I just feel like literally just don't even have that guy. Put an NPC. That would be better. Put an NPC with like a weird moveset or weapon. Kind of like the Fire Pyromancer chick in the Ring City DLC, you know, when you get up on the roots. Just put something like that. Like, why would you just reuse a golden version of the Leonine Misbegotten? Like I don't know why. Yeah, I don't really understand Elden Ring's insistence on reusing things when they just literally do not have to. But that's probably my biggest criticism, I would say, of the DLC. Second biggest criticism is definitely the DLC tends to err on the side of... Okay. The DLC definitely seems to err on the side of things that are edging into annoying territory as opposed to, like, challenging. You know, I guess it's like the Dark Souls 2 philosophy, but it's also different, because, like, Dark Souls 2 philosophy, like, you know, they kind of just spam enemies in a zone. For instance, is Dark Souls 2 philosophy. They'll just, like, you know, copy and paste 500 enemies in one room, so it's like, haha, you wanted Dark Souls, now you got Dark Souls. It's like, no, that's not what makes Dark Souls, dude. Just putting, like, 1,000,000 enemies in one room. That's just bad design. So it's not quite there. That's not what this DLC is. It doesn't, like, do stupid crap like that. It just... It's almost like the design is too good. It's almost like they made the bosses too crazy and some of the enemies too crazy. Like this guy here, you know. It's almost like they made stuff too crazy in an effort to, like... Oh, we really have to challenge the players. They're going to really like this challenge. But, like, a lot of times, like, no, I don't really like this challenge. It's more just annoying to me. As opposed to a fun challenge, you know? Should I do a updated guide for this guy? Because I'm assuming this guy's the same now, right? I'm assuming he just does the normal stuff here. Might do an updated guide. That might be good for this guy. Because my original guide was not... there's a lot of little tips that are better, basically. That, I don't know how the hell. How do you get away from that in this closed spot? Okay, so run away from him here. Slam jump. And then he's not going to do the fire thing, because then I should probably make a guide for this guy. Again. Okay, fire him. Yeah, let's make a guide for him, I think. Big boy, is that okay with you, big boy? Oh, he's grabbed me. He hath grabbed me. I am going to be swallowed in the flames. I'd estimate 50% of the content has some element of reuse, be it the area or the enemy or whatnot. It's bloated the same way as the base game. The base game, everything after the capital is reused content except for the 3 remembrance bosses. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to another Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Ladies and gentlemen, guide, ladies and gentlemen. This is how to beat the Furnace Golems in a much better way than my original video. You know, the original video was like right when the game came out, and then obviously after that people have talked about way better ways to kill this guy. So this one is in a particular area where he's going to do this big fire spiral tornado thing. We could just basically run to him and avoid it that way, as you can see here. Just see, you know, yeah, that'll hit you no matter where you are. If you get touched by it, you can't roll it, you know, except if you're rolling out. Also, he'll kick rocks at you, and also he will do that fire homing barrage thing as well. So we're going to pop our flask. We're going to see what he does. Are you doing anything? But obviously you want to get close to him. So, slam jump. So that's the big tip right off the bat, is instead of what we were doing before, you want to slam jump him, basically. Okay, and then when he does this, you want to run away. He's going to slam. We're going to jump the fire just like that. So yeah, in the past, I was saying to use turret, and I was saying to roll the slams. No need. Slam jump. Whew! And you got to time it if you can't see the camera, obviously, too. Now, outside of that, we're going for 3 staggers just like before. So we're going to look. Okay, we're in a bad spot here and might get hit. Yeah. So with this one, it's very tricky because obviously he... obviously, you're going to really do this right again. Okay. Ooh, oh, come on. That should have worked. Okay, yeah, this one's far trickier just because the area that he is in, he is going to be able to hit me a lot of the times due to not having a lot of room to run when he does the double jump, which he's doing. All right, so we're going to run away, time it, and jump over the fire wave just like that. So it is possible. It's just really annoying for this particular one, especially if he spams. Okay, slam jump. Easy. Slam jump. Yeah, I saw his leg up, and I was like, okay, time to get ready. Okay, slam jump. Woo! Oh, come on! How did that hit me? That's crazy. All right, we're going to hit him here because we want to trigger that. Okay, we have, like, nowhere to go here, maybe. Okay, see, I listened for the slam, and then I jumped. All right, that's the second stagger. Now, we do have frostbite on this weapon, so I'm not sure. He is just spamming this. That's so unlucky. Slam, jump over the fire. But as long as you are timing it decently well enough, you can jump over the fire as well. All right, what's he doing? Okay. Slam jump. Gonna hopefully trigger that third stagger here. He's got to be close now. Slam jump. He's gonna go right into this. Slam jump. Come on, man. I've been put through my paces. Slam jump. Woo! Okay, hit him here. Hit him here. You need a stagger. It's the rules. There we go. All right, so we got the third stagger. He falls. We run over to his mask, and we do the big critical attack. Now, a lot of people are going to point out that this guy's probably got an easier way to kill him, which is the hefty fire pots. I don't even know. I have not been above him yet, but yes. So there is an easier way to deal with these guys, and it is throwing the hefty furnace fire pots into his basket. Now, what I'm assuming with this guy is that you can get above him in those ruins back there. Slam jump. And, oh, wow. Yeah, I was like, please trigger that stagger so he doesn't follow that up. I'm assuming you can get into the ruins back there and get above him, kinda, and throw the hefty furnace fire pot into his basket, which, yes, is a way easier way. But I wanted to show that you can also melee him if you so wish, which, as many people pointed out, camera kind of got me on that one, which, as many people pointed out, is harder. But sometimes you have to do the melee if you can't throw the fire pots into his basin, you know? Okay, saw the hand move coming in. There's the second stagger. So now we just need to trigger that final stagger. And he is donezo. Let's watch what he does. Slam jump. Very nice. Gonna go right into another one. Okay. Got really good stagger progress here. Slam jump. So we're gonna go for it if we can. Okay, really good stagger progress. What's he doing? He's doing, okay, another slam jump. And another one. Slam jump. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, come on. Okay, get ready. Don't freak out. Slam jump. We're gonna heal here. We're kind of in front of him, so he might go for a hand attack here. So I'm going to run forward. All right, another slam jump. Slam jump. Okay, come on, man. It's time. It's time. There we go. All right. Cool beads. He's going to fall again. We're going to move to his, our right, whatever, and do a critical attack on the mask, taking him down. And down goes another Furnace Golem. Where we get the Crimson Sapping Crack Tier and the Furnace Visage, which you can use to turn into hefty furnace pots, whatever. So yes, so basically that's the way that I like to do it. I know that's the hard way, you know, because melee you'd have to trigger 6 staggers, which is crazy, but way easier than my first video. Basically, yeah, you don't need torrent for anything. You want to jump, he kind of slams, and you jump to avoid the fire wave. And if he does the double jump, which is obviously hard for this particular area because you have nowhere to run, so that's why you kind of want to keep him this way so you can run backwards here so you have more area. You just run back and kind of jump forward into the coming wave. Easy peasy. Don't want to stay in front of him because he'll do the hand stuff, and you do not want to get grabbed because it's like an insta-kill. And then, yes, 2 other things. So, yeah, like I said, I'm betting you can get up here and throw which we have in our inventory somewhere, I believe. I'll show you. These hefty furnace pots, which if you don't have these hefty furnace pots, go watch my armored Furnace Golem guide, and it'll show you how to get these and how to do that. But yeah, I'm assuming you can get up there and throw those into his basket, which does do way more damage. It feels like if you do 3, it kind of executes him as well. So that's another strategy. And also, apparently his mask takes huge damage, so if you have any sort of ranged, you know, sorcery or whatever that can hit him, that's another way. But that's basically all 3 ways to take these guys down. I just want to do an updated video because my first video was using torrent, making it harder than it needed to be, rolling the waves, which you don't need to do. So yeah, hope that guide helped, and I will see you in the next one. Feel free to support the videos if you find this helpful. Bye-bye. From the recording instead of using the stream. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, where the heck are we right now? So we're trying to get to... Oh, is that the Coliseum? Wait, where's that Shadow Coliseum thing? I guess that is the final zone. Huh. Interesting. I don't know where to go. This place is so massive. What's up, Jack? Welcome in. Make it look easy. Yeah, he's not too hard. I mean, once you get the you know, the patterns down, nothing too bad. Just wanted to update my first guide because my first guide was making it way harder with trying to roll the waves and using torrent, which is definitely unneeded. Look at the little owl. Still pull this up from the VOD. What does VOD stand for? VOD is video on demand. Yes, you're right. I could just pull the VOD. Yeah, I'll take a look at how this video comes out. Why is it all pixely? That's really weird. So basically, I made it so, like, when I stream and I record, the output is, you know, NVENC, whatever, encoder, and I thought it would have been better because it's the same encoder that I use when I make a video without streaming it. So, I don't know. Gotta figure that out. Maybe the bitrate's bad. I don't know. But that sucks because we're basically locked into those video settings for the rest of this stream because it doesn't let you adjust on the fly, obviously. But it is what it is. Okay, what do we have here? Another one of these things. So I could do the Moog's Shackle trick, where you pop Moog's Shackle and then it, like, reveals this spirit spring. But that's pretty cheesy, and I don't like doing it that way. Otherwise, I do not see the spirit spring thing anywhere. Huh. Okay. Alright, I'm assuming that's like maybe above it, and then you can use that to get back down or something. I have no idea. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm looking for a better boss weapon. I like this weapon a lot, but you can basically almost never use the weapon art, the Ash of War, because it's so involved and takes a long time. So I would like something a little weirder and more interesting. Another weird, good, interesting weapon. Would like that. Okay, another Slither grease. Wahoo! Okay, what was that new wondrous physic we just got? Crimson Sapping Cracked Tear. Grants attacks HP restoring effect. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Video on demand, yep. Video on demand. It's a video on demand. I'll tell you once and I'll tell you again. It's a video on demand. Da-da-da. Okay, let's go this way. Video on demand. Da-da-da. What is happening here? What is this? They're like throwing little... What the heck? They're making TikTok videos where they throw things down the stairs. It's not the time for this. I like that though. That's a cool weird spell. That's enough. Shadow tree fragment, I guess they're called. Video on demand. Ba ba ba. It's a video on demand. Okay, many options here. Do we go up here? Or do we go back over here to the left? I don't know. So many different paths. What's up, guys? Just gonna grab all your stuff. An elevator? Okay. Love the VODs. I miss the VODs. Sometimes stupid copyrights. Yeah, honestly, it was just a huge mistake on my part because, you know, in my mind, I was like, okay, well, if we're going to have this many channels, let's obviously set them up to be monetized. And, yeah, there was, like, you know, with all the VODs back in the day, we played music. I didn't really much care if they got claimed for copyright stuff because of the music. And so, basically, every playthrough had some video where it was claimed. Ironically enough, some of the longer ones did not, like Breath of the Wild, which is why Breath of the Wild is still up. But, yeah, a lot of them got claimed, and then I was like, well, if some of them are going to get claimed, then I'm going to just scrap those. But I should have just downloaded all of it. I guess my thought process was, well, if I download all of it, then they're still going to get claimed, even if I re-upload them on a different channel. And the idea was to obviously make the channels monetizable. So, yeah, could have done it much better, and honestly, I do regret removing those VODs. But we are where we are, so moving forward. There hasn't been any issues, because I make sure not to use any sort of copyrighted stuff. Birdman. Okay. Thank you, Birdman. That was fun. Divine bird feathers. Interesting. What was that? Row burrow. Okay, so that goes into some cave or something. And then there's that whole thing down there. I guess we should check this out first. Seems like that cave may be where to progress. I don't really know, though. So is that shadow? I don't know. I don't know where I'm at on the map. It's very confusing. Let's fall here. Please don't kill me. Got another of these hyper-aggressive men. Just need that, please. Thank you. Alright, get out of your hair. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Okay. I don't know where these... Oh, okay. It's one of these blood rot situations. What the hell? Oh, no. No. These guys are so annoying. They'll kill Torrent in like 2 seconds. a map overlay you could have on screen. What do you mean? Like this? What the hell are we? Scarlet Bud. Pest Thread Spears. These guys are so effing annoying. It's not even funny. Okay, what's at the top of the ziggurat? Another site of grace, and what I saw seems to be a golden fog wall. Quarter, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I think that would take away from the exploration, which is what they're going for. I think they want you to just kind of stumble on everything. Because there's so many things to stumble upon. Whee! Woo! Okay. This seems to be the area boss, maybe? Let's see what this is about. So the only bosses I know about left are the final boss, which I have some ideas about. And also something called Midra, which I thought was the Putrescent Knight. So I don't know what Midra is now. Is this Midra? I don't know. We could summon somebody. Dryleaf Dane. Interesting. You can kill that guy somewhere and get his fist weapon. Okay, what's behind door number 1? Ramina, Saint of the Bud. Have not heard of this boss at all. Okay, so seems to be a Quelaag situation. Or a Scorpion Princess Nazca, or whatever the hell, from Dark Souls 2. But she is a centipede woman. And she is very aggressive. What else is new? Jesus Christ, that comes out fast. Okay. Alright. Does not stop, ever. Okay, oh, cool. Scarlet Rot as well. Interesting. Am I getting Scarlet Rot by walking on this platform, I wonder? Jeez. Crazy aggressive. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ramina, Saint of the Bud. Biggest tip for her is... Woo! She's going to open up with this. Alright, so when she ends this, she's going to do a tail spin and also a sword hit. So be careful for that. Otherwise, just roll into the wheel if you can. Jump, slash, and slash. Easy peasy. Gonna hit her with a jump attack there as well. Gonna roll the slash. And get ready. Glint, roll. So that's the timing for that. She'll jump up, and her spear will glint. And then there, you want to roll into it. Alright, so yeah, biggest tip for her, stay as close as humanly possible. She misses so much if she is not far away from you. She really gets kind of destroyed. Alright, we're going to roll that and do that, and we're going to hit her with another jump attack. Okay, 3-piece combo. Very hard to roll because she does 3 hits with the centipedes. And of course, very hard to roll all 3. Okay, jump, slash, and slash. Easy peasy. Gonna hit her there. Oh my god. You can see how easy she is if you go aggressive here. Very, very, very easy. We're gonna hit her with another attack, because why not? Right. If you're close to her here, it's unfortunate, because you want to get out of that whirlwind. Otherwise, simply stay out of the butterflies, and you're good. Easy peasy. Okay, jump, slash, and slash. I'm gonna hit her once with an R1, and she's gonna do the rolly, so remember, she finishes it with a tail whip and a slash. Easy peasy. She really hasn't only shown kind of like one move. Getting locked into that. Whoop! Okay. Jesus Christ. We're going to go ahead and hit her here. Okay, she's going to do the big barb. All right. Glint and roll. Nice. Going to jump attack her here. Okay, 3-piece combo. Extremely hard to not get tagged by that. Okay, roll into the centipede. Roll into the second centipede attack. I don't even know what's happening. She's being so aggressive. All right, here we go. So, we're going to get out of the butterflies. Just like that. Easy peasy. And 1, 2. Big roll in. 3. Easy freaking peasy. And yeah, she does leave behind a butterfly minefield after that. So try not to be in the butterfly minefield if you can. We're going to run back here and roll the tail whip and probably kill her here. Okay, glint and roll. Easy peasy. Probably kill her here. Oh, she's one hit. You cheeky girl, you. Down goes Romina, Saint of the Bud. Easy peasy. Remembrance of the Saint of the Bud. So yeah, very easy boss. If you're being aggressive, if you're sticking close to her and being aggressive, it's one of those bosses that you can really stagger lock her like crazy. You saw we got like, I think 2 staggers there. And also she'll just whiff a lot over your head. Other than that, she'll kind of wrap herself up and do that 3-piece centipede swing, which is very hard. You might be able to like run backwards out of it, or you might be able to like roll to the left and avoid it. I have like rolled to the left, I think, and avoided all 3 hits, but it's very hard, extremely hard timing. Other than that, she'll kind of like charge up, do a jump swing, extremely easy to roll into, and then immediately like a little swing, easy to punish. And then, yeah, she'll do that kind of like float up and then swing into you, and then swing into you. Just 3 easy rolls. She'll kind of go up. Her lance will glint, and then she'll charge you. Roll into it. Easy. Kind of, yeah, as soon as it glints, roll right into it. And other than that, if you keep her at a distance, she's going to keep trying to hit you with the barbed tail and the centipede. So you don't want to do that because those are harder to roll. So you want to stick close to her because obviously, again, she'll kind of whiff over you. If you get a hit enough times, she will Scarlet Rot you. So keep that in mind, is if you have any sort of Scarlet Rot protection or anything like that. Might be good here, but obviously, you know, you just don't want to get hit enough to get Scarlet Rotted. And yeah, that's about it. She'll leave behind butterflies, which will explode. But, yeah, if you're too close to her when she starts to do that whirlwind, obviously get the hell out of there and don't stand in the butterflies. And yeah, very easy. It's the type of boss that you almost don't even need to really learn because you can just like out-damage the crap out of her if you have the correct weapon. But learning her is also fun because she does a lot of swings and stuff like that. So I hope this guide helped. If it did, consider supporting by checking out the links in the description below, or supporting the video, or checking out the Patreon or the Twitch channel. See you next time. Bye-bye. How many bosses are left? I have no idea. I think Desu said we had 2 main bosses or something. I think Desu yesterday at the end of the stream said like we had 2 bosses we had to kill. So I'm assuming that's 1 if you have to kill her. So that means like 1 more boss. So what I'm guessing is here we find a way to light the fire or whatever. And then we can go fight the final boss in that Coliseum, is what I'm guessing. Outside of that, it sounds like we have a few remembrance bosses. And then obviously all the little cave and catacomb dudes. Examine the ceiling tree. Burn the ceiling tree. Yep, looks like that's exactly what it is. Which is really good for us, because that means we can go practice the final boss, right? Now, does anybody in the chat know? I'll ask again. If you beat the final boss, you can still play the DLC, right? I mean, obviously I know that's 99% yes, but just want to make absolutely sure you don't beat the final boss of the DLC and it's like, okay, time for New Game Plus or something. It's like, that would be terrible, but that would be extremely surprising if that were the case. Yep, so that unseals the Coliseum, where it sounds like Mikola is doing weird stuff with Radon and Moog in here. Sounds like Mikola was a good boy, but now he's doing weird bad stuff for some reason. So I don't know if it's going to be like a Mikola fight or a Radon fight or a Moog fight or some triple thing. I have no clue. But yeah, I've heard this boss is horrible or something. Something's bad about this final boss. People have criticized it, I have seen on the internet. And I'm very curious as to why that is. I know, like, dude, let me love you. I thought you were just standing there watching me edit, and it's just like, it feels like eyes on my back. You got so butthurt when I wanted him to walk me to the front door. Like, bitch, I walk you out every day. You can do it once for me. My girlfriend demands I give her cuddles before I play my games at night. Mandatory invasion you have to do? Yeah, invasions are when NPC enemies invade you, and it's gonna be, you know, it's usually like a oh crap moment, but in reality, they're not typically too bad. Kai's CNAT took 44 hours to beat the final boss? Wait, what? Or you mean the DLC? 44 hours to beat? I'm assuming you mean the whole DLC. Okay. What is next? Where the hell are we even? Yeah, we're at this Coliseum thing. Alright. No, an invasion is when, like, just an NPC invades. Typically just somebody that has a weird weapon or a weird spell. It's just like a one-on-one dude fight, you know, like me versus a dude or me versus a chick. And then you could do that to other players. Like, I could invade someone else's world on multiplayer and fight them for the same situation. But there are also NPC invasions that happen at certain points. Anir Ilim. Okay. Sup, dude? Anir Ilim. Liar ahead. Oh, it's a Birdman. It's Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. You're not really landing your hits, Birdman. That's not good for you, buddy. Ooh. 44 hours to beat fight. What? Has the game even been out for that long? God, is it really that bad? Are you serious? Now, was he bad at it? Or was he like... Oh, God, I'm really curious. What the hell is this, then? Yeah, so, like, was he... I know he's, like, new to the Soulsborne franchise, right? Kai CNAT. So was he, like, not good at the fight? Or was it just... Is it just that hard? That sounds insane. What the hell? I'm very curious now what is waiting for us behind the final door. I don't know. As long as it's not gimmicky in a horrible way, I feel like I can usually... Because even Radon, when Radon first came out, like I said, like a lot of people were like, oh, you have to summon for him. He's impossible if you don't. It's like, no, that's not true. It's not true at all. He's hard, but you can definitely... beat him, if you wish. 22k runes. Romina, saint of the bud. No idea, I don't watch him, just saw the stats. Well, we shall see. I don't know. I like to think when I find one of these bosses in these games, I'm like, okay, it's this type of boss. Okay, it's this type of boss. And unless they have some weird gimmick, you know, like the sunflower regenerating 3 times, or Millennia with the scarlet rot and whatever. Unless they have some crazy gimmick, it's like, usually falls into one category or another, and then my brain goes, okay, we're gonna have to use this strategy to beat this person. The hell is that? Some giant fat guy over there. Okay. So we'll see. Commander Gaius wasn't even close in difficulty. I mean, Commander Gaius is like a good example of what I'm talking about, where it's like, as soon as I started fighting him, I was like, okay, so we're gonna have to be aggressive, and we're gonna have to like stagger lock him, which I don't mind doing because he's total BS. Where does this go? River of Blood paired with Uchigatana. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I come off as a gatekeeper or whatever. I don't mean to come off like that, but like, you know, I saw a thing where Kai Cenat was like, everyone's complaining about the DLC being hard. You just gotta man up, bro, and do it. I'm like, okay. But every time I feel like people say those things, they're always using just something that seems to be overpowered as hell, which the Rivers of Blood. I don't know if they're overpowered now, but, you know, those were like the most overpowered weapon when this game came out. Which I understand. You could say like, okay, well, you know, you let people use whatever they want to use. But it's just, it always feels like there's this sentiment of like, people are complaining the DLC is too tough. Just get good, bro. It's like, okay, well, you're using one of the most strongest things in the entire game. So I don't really know if I want to take that advice from you, to be honest. I think this is the final boss. I don't know. I'm assuming. We burnt the sacred tree, whatever, and so that just goes down to the lion, right? Yeah. Burnt the sealing tree and are in the big Colosseum. I'm guessing this is the final boss at the end of this. Apparently there's a necessary invasion as well. Is that where the big boy is? This way, I think, is that big fat guy. Somewhere. Are you carrying a giant tentacle? No, this is a sort of cleaver mixed with bones, taken from the putrescent night boss. It's definitely still a weapon of choice, GV. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I could play the game of like, yeah, beat the game however you want to beat. It's all great, but I'm constantly hearing like people say like, it's an overwhelming feeling of people telling people to like nut up that also seem to definitely be playing the game on a much easier, you know, in a much more easier way. And I feel like for Souls veterans and for people that truly want like a challenge, I feel like you don't get to really judge people that if you're choosing to use like, you know, the most cheesy or OP or like, you know, way easier stuff in the game. I feel like you don't really get to say like, you don't get to complain about how hard the DLC is. It just seems a little hypocritical to me personally. And I've seen a lot of that, so it's a little annoying. And I always see a lot of that when something like this comes out, you know, some new Souls board content comes out. There's always that sentiment, which is really, I don't know, just sounds like a lot of cope to me a lot of the time. Like, hey, everybody, it's okay to use this. It's okay to use this. And it sure is, but don't act like superior because you're using the cheapest stuff in the game. That's a little lame to me personally. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, where's that big boy at? What the hell is this guy? What's up, big boy? What do you do? Okay. What else do you do? Oh, big slam. Oh, I could do that too. Although mine doesn't hit you for some reason. Because I'm the player character. Yeah. Okay. Alright, big boy. See you later, alligator. Yeah, I like the spear a lot. This weapon's really good, though. I don't know. It seems to be very powerful. The strength of the frost, and also just the hits in general. It seems like the scaling is very, very good for this weapon. I would like to switch one more time. Maybe the final boss weapon. Maybe he's got a crazy thing or something. I don't know. Suppose we'll see. The Moon Twin Blades. Those are really fun, yeah, but I couldn't really make them work all that well. I could make them work. I just wanted to respec, and that's a weapon that kind of needs like a build guide because it's got like 4 different scalings. But yeah, those are super cool. I like those weapons a lot. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I do wonder what the coolest weapon in the DLC is. So far, I would say probably, yeah, Rolana's Twin Blades. Dex whore, so I always lean that way. I used to be. I usually lean towards, yeah, more fast weapons like that, but I don't know. I guess over time I've kind of changed to a strength guy. I would say my #1 preferred playstyle is definitely roll everything and hit something with a big giant weapon. That's just kind of been the natural evolution. This cleaver is definitely up my alley. Revered Spirit Ashes. It's maybe one of the most unique weapons I've ever seen. I took your advice about the Witcher and Gwent cards. Yeah. Yeah, because I love Gwent. It's one of my favorite things in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's freaking awesome. And if you're going to go for all the cards and all the achievements and all the fights with the Gwent stuff, yeah, you want to make sure you start getting those ASAP, because otherwise you'll have to go back and get them, which is annoying as hell. If you get addicted to Gwent, which I definitely did. Very fun mini-game. Okay, where have we not been? Wonder how good sleep builds are. What the heck? Yeah, I wonder too. I don't know. They seem like madness, I guess. Where does this go? They seem like madness builds where you kind of like trigger someone's madness and you get like a second to hit them or something. Would imagine it's similar. Did you ever try the Gwent standalone? No. I really need to. I feel like I would enjoy it a lot. I just never really have the time to jump into it, unfortunately. But I'm sure I would love it, because I do love base Gwent. Just kind of invested a lot of stuff into Hearthstone at this point. It's kind of my card game of choice. Even though I don't really want it to be my card game of choice. It's just kind of how it turned out, basically. And there's a new expansion coming soon, so I'll probably give that a shot. See what it's all about. We're just back to where we just were. Looks like it. Well, I'm really wondering what the heck this final boss is. So what I've heard is people don't like it because it feels tacked on, which I don't know what that means. I guess people were saying like it feels like they just needed to end with something, so they just went for whatever this boss is, and people didn't like how it came out. I've also heard it's extremely difficult. Spira. Summons a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Have we been down there? Yeah. There was a couple of lines, like I said, about it sounds like Mikola is in this Colosseum trying to resurrect Radahn or resurrect Mohg. They moved Mohg's body. They did something with Radahn. I don't know what the hell that means. Have we been down here? I don't care. So I don't know. Is it like a triple fight? Mikola, healing, Radon, and Moog, or some crazy crap like that? I'm wondering if it's... Yeah, hopefully it's not a gank fight. That would be a sour note to end on if it was a gank fight. Hoping not for that. And I'm hoping no, like, gimmick thing where it's just, like, the whole environment is, you know, poisoned or something. Oh, you're like a... Oh, you're like... I thought you were just one of these other guys. You're like a whole lion man. Look at you. Okay, you seem interesting. Jesus Christ. Okay. You got anything cool? Nothing cool. Wow. Assuming you can get that sword, though. Depressed, discussing Hearthstone. I just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, it's one of those games that's like I put a lot of time in and I put a lot of... I guess it's one of those things that's like, you know, as you're playing it, you know that it's like pay to win a lot. You have to like buy packs and stuff. It's not a game that I feel good about like putting a lot of hours into and supporting, basically. It's a fun game. I mean, it's extremely well done as a digital card game. It's just... I don't enjoy spending a lot of hours playing it, basically. I mean, I enjoy playing it, I just don't. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here, boy. Stop with your magics. Yeah, it's a really good game. It's just very pay to win a lot of time. Or at least it used to be. I feel like they changed it drastically. What the hell? Bati patu. Bati patu. Ubisoft confirmed today multiple AC games. Jesus Christ. They're still doing this. Yeah. That seems really silly to me. I'm surprised Ubisoft continues to insist on, like, just pumping these out non-effing stop. I'm assuming it works for them. I'm assuming it makes them a lot of money. But to somebody like me, it just definitely is fatigue. Like, I don't enjoy engaging with series that literally just never stop pumping out games, because I feel like, to me, that obviously says, you know, they're putting less time and effort in between each one. So, I don't know. The big ones that are made by that team that made Odyssey, which I did like Odyssey and I did like Origins, you know, I might give that a shot, but all this other stuff, nah. Too much for me, at least. Where even is this guy? That big jerk didn't even give you any health pots? Nope. Multiple AC remakes? Oh. They're remaking multiple Assassin's Creed games? That's interesting. Guillemont did an interview where he spoke about multiple AC remakes going forward. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I think one could be remade. It definitely, I feel like, needs a lot of, one feels like it needs a lot of, love and care to kind of make replayable. And then, I don't know, the Ezio trilogy. I guess. I played those games upon release and I really enjoyed them, but I haven't been back for a very long time. Ooh, we do get it. Oh, it's one of these. Damn. Was almost excited. Oh, we got a level up, though. Ba 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 ba. Leveling up our arcane. Oh, it increases our item discovery, too. Nice. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here all of my fears. My fears. Interesting. Turning or already have turned AC into an RPG FIFA. Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't judge anybody that's a big AC fan or, you know, wants to play all those games, whatever, but yeah, when a studio makes literally, like, one of these major games every single year or, you know, just keeps pumping this stuff out, non-effing stop. If it's not the type of game or series that feels like that should be a thing, like, I'm trying to think of an example. I guess, like, you know, Dead by Daylight, like, obviously... They're going to need to pump out, you know, new killers, new stuff all the time, but... I don't know. It just turns me off as a consumer. It's just like, as usual, as I've said, I don't have time to play a lot of... What the hell? I don't have time to play a lot of, stuff in the first place, so yeah, it's like a new massive Assassin's Creed game every single year or twice a year or whatever the heck they do. There's just no way in hell I'll ever be able to keep up with that, you know? It just turns me off entirely, personally. But every now and then I'll go back, like Odyssey and Origins, and they are fun. They are good games. They're just exhausting. Ba 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 ba. Yves Guillemot. How the heck do you say that name? Direct question was about the series of AC's futures. Players could be excited about some remakes, which will allow us to revisit some of the games and modernize them. There are worlds in our older AC games that are extremely rich. Well, I'm assuming that means the Ezio trilogy, probably maybe 1, and that also means Black Flag. Because that's the stuff that's going to make them money, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I played Black Flag somewhat recently, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like it holds up. Obviously, a new coat of paint is cool, but... seems like more of a money thing to me. I don't think Assassin's Creed is dying to be remade, personally, from what I remember. At least from Black Flag. It's been a while since I played the Ezio trilogy. But, yeah, I don't know. If we have, like, nothing to play and it's like, ooh, Assassin's Creed 1 remake, maybe I'll consider it, but outside of that, I'm not too interested personally. If people keep buying it, they'll keep making it. They sure will. That money machine keeps on churning. The money machine keeps running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started in here. Reskinned update. Let's get it started in here. Whee! Let's get it started, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Black Flag still holds up when we played it. You know, a little rough around the edges or whatever due to time, but don't think it necessarily needs a remake, personally. 1 probably would benefit the most, just because from what I remember, 1, it was a very cool game, very interesting game, but very, I think, repetitive was the issue. Some choices here and there that made it a little annoying to play at points. The Ezio trilogy, I'm too far removed from. I haven't played since they came out, although I did love them. I just don't remember enough. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Song first track was Let's Get R-Worded in here. Yep. Yep. The classic. Yeah, I always wonder what the hell that line was even supposed to mean. I mean, I guess it's self-explanatory pretty much. Oh, he's a frost man. Okay, so we had Lightning Man, now we have Frost Man. I'm assuming there is also Wind Man as well. Just like the Divine Lion phases. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started, huh? Let's get it started in here. Everybody. Shadow Tree. How is that pronounced Shadow Tree? I'm really curious about that. They're spelled Skadoo Tree, which I don't know what skadu means, but apparently it's pronounced shadow. Where does that emulate? What's the etymology for that? I just don't know. I just don't know. When you get really drunk. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, let's get stupid. Let's get crazy. Where the heck is this? Oh, this leads back up here. Okay. Skadu means to subtract, to take away from. But why is it pronounced? Why is it spelled skadu, but it's pronounced shadow? That's so weird to me. I don't know. But yeah, apparently those everyone's calling them skadu tree fragments, but apparently they're pronounced shadow tree, which would make far more sense. Sun warmth stone. You should probably use the very old English pronunciation for... Oh, look at that. Shadow, which means shadow, shade, darkness. Interesting. Look at that sword. Yeah, this weapon's got to be one of the best in the game, honestly. It feels like it deals a lot of damage and a lot of stagger. I just wish it had kind of like a ranged option. That's kind of all I'm missing. Like the Impaler's Spear. That thing has got you covered on options. Hello. Okay. That seems like something. Let's see where this goes. Etymology is so cool. It really is. It really is. You know, one thing that I was thinking about the other day is, like, not to get weird or anything, but so you have a podiatrist, which is like a kid doctor, right? But then ped also means foot, doesn't it? Like a pedestrian. It's like, you know, a pedestrian walking on foot, whatever. So why does ped mean both foot and kid? Also, where are we? Have we been here? Oh. Ew, you blocked? Nasty. Alright, hold on. Jesus Christ. Perfect example of, like, just being overtuned. Yeah, you want to make like a flashy, you know, fast enemy, but... Oh, nice. That's good. But just like chill, man. Come on. I don't think it's particularly fun fighting enemies like that. That just literally hurt Beyblade tops. Bubba-doo. Bubba-doo. Pediatrician is different from podiatrist. Right, but I'm saying they both have ped in them. So it's like, why is ped both meaning like child or something and then also foot? It's kind of weird. Where's this go? You gotta step on little kids you don't see. That's true. Everybody. Can I jump that? If I fall, am I gonna die? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah! Oh. Gravebird helm. Does that have a weird thing on it? Empowers spells which summon rain, spectral light or something. Interesting. GV, I watched a video where this guy was showing that instead of wasting like 26 frames to roll an attack, you can jump over most attacks of the game, even AoEs, and you save like 22 frames. You can also hold block so that your jump after the first are not little baby jumps. You should try it. Yeah, I'm aware that Elden Ring is designed in a way where jumps can avoid a lot of stuff that rolls can't, or at least are better than rolls. I personally am just so ingrained in my mind to rolling attacks that I choose to roll even if it's harder. I don't necessarily like moving my thumb up to the triangle button to jump to avoid things. I prefer pressing circle, which is just much more naturally to me. But yes, I am aware jumping stuff, you know, like the Putrescent Knight's flames and the Furnace golems, stomps. I am aware that it is better to jump. Okay, this is definitely something. Is this the invasion? Oh, it's the Windman. What's up, Windman? Oh, you got a tornado like your dad? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Jesus Christ. Scatter-tree. Scatter-tree. First Google result for Latin root of ped is foot, so it's a little weird now that you mention it. Yeah, like I said, it's always been weird to me. Ped meaning child and ped meaning foot. And there's like a child doctor and a foot doctor. Pediatrician. Maybe it's ped versus ped? Podiatrist? I don't know. I don't know. Just always found that interesting. How the hell do I get back? Everybody. Where the heck do we go? This way? Latin and Greek over time. Ped refers to child. Latin ped refers to foot. So we have remnants from both languages since English was influenced by Latin and Latin was influenced by Greek. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. The wind sword. We have not gotten... So, the dancing lion has wind, lightning, and frost, and we've seen the frost and lightning lion men. But we have not seen... Yeah, there's the frost guy. But we have not seen the... They have not dropped their swords. So I'm assuming there's some weapon. Maybe it even has all three or something. I don't know. Assuming there's some way to get that thing. Also, where's that elevator go to? Because I feel like that's our shortcut, but I have no idea where that leads to. I don't know. Ped refers to child, while the word pod refers to foot. Pod diet. Well, that's not true, though, because at least in the U.S. it's called pediatrist. Or pediatrician, whatever. It's spelled ped, like, and again, like a pedestrian. So it means, like, you know, I'm assuming foot person or something. Somebody walking on foot. But that might be like a U.S. thing. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Big old tornado. Whee! Okay, what else you got, big boy? The hell? No thanks. God, okay. Jesus. This guy to stagger. Ooh. This guy's so effing weird. God, are you serious, actually? Somehow finds a way to miss. It's like some Sekiro crap right here. Christ almighty. Horned Warrior's Greatsword. Yep, there it is. So what does that do? Curved Greatsword of the Horned Warriors. Keepers of the Tower. A heavy weapon made to bring the deft strength of the warriors to bear. The ornamental tangled horns allow the blade to serve as a medium for horn calling. Horn calling Storm. Invokes tangled horns to cover the weapon's blade. Calls Storm into the horns and mow through enemies. Additional inputs allow for up to 2 follow attacks. Pretty cool. I wonder, so I'm assuming you can get the lightning and the frost somewhere. Pedophile doesn't have anything to do with feet. Well, that's what I'm saying. Pedophile is like a kid. Like, phile means lover, right? Cinephile, cinema lover, kid lover, pedophile. So I'm saying, like, yeah, pedophile is kid, podiatrist is kid, or pediatrician is kid, podiatrist is foot. That's what I'm saying. It's just confusing as hell. It's one of the etymological things that I don't like, because it's like means both kid and feet. Shadow tree fragment. Yeah, bipedal, exactly. For somebody walking on 2 feet. 22 to 4. Not gonna be enough. Podiatrist is for babies. Well, I don't know if you're like in a different country, but I'm saying in the United States it's called a podiatrist. Definitions of podiatrist: a specialist in the care of babies. Wait, so is it pediatrician? What? But that's a kid doctor. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Oh, weird. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm wrong. It is called a podiatrist. What? But there's still so many ped stuff. Like I said, like bipedal, pedestrian, whatever. I don't know. I'm confused as hell. Whatever. Anyways. But yeah, a podiatrist. Yeah. You're correct. You're correct. Don't read the comment to your Rowena of the Bud as they spoil it. Okay, cool. Thank you for the heads up. Alright, cool. We got another shadow. That's nice. I don't know how far this area goes. The hell is this?
It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship, might come to these lands to begin with. I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula,
see, I called it. You do fight Mikula. I knew it.
Whoever you might be, don't tarry now.
What? Be summoned to challenge Needle Knight Leda and her allies? Oh, God. Yeah, see, I told you. It's like whenever you... Because they set it up at the base game like, oh, Mikula's a nice person, whatever. But I'm like, no, no, no. Whenever you hear someone's name so many times, they're always a boss fight. Every time. Without fail. What is this? Summon Pureblood Knight Ansbach. Oh, he's got that scythe. Yeah. The cooperator will not arrive until the time is right? What? Okay, let's do it. Be summoned to challenge Needle Knight Leda and her allies. Okay. This is the Horn Scent. Enir Ilim.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
Redmane Freya summoned as an adversary.
The time has come.
Okay, let's do this.
I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
About no. Hi-ya. So we want to trigger that frost here. Horn Scent summoned as adversary. Should I make like a guide for this?
Said it could be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
I never could have imagined it.
Come on, bro. She's literally 1 HP. Can we not do this BS? Jesus Christ. Just like, it's insane how much this game finds.
This battle could not be.
This game like always finds a way no matter what you do. It's insane.
God and the coming of a lord.
I don't even know who you are. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alrighty then. This seems fun. Sounds the same. Easy confusion. Is this the invasion fight, I'm assuming? No, I'm good. Dude, why are you closing the door? Okay. Bloom, bling, bloom, 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 bling, bloom. Should I do a guide for this? I guess so. Seems annoying as hell. And let the ganks begin. Drink deep. What does he say? Drink deep, my lord, and let the ganks begin. So is it just Dryleaf Dane and Freya? Or is it more people? Enir Ilim.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
Shut the hell up.
Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies.
And our allies?
Will never allow this.
Where you at?
I am the Red Mane, Freya. The time has come.
I don't give a crap who you are. Shut up.
Worthy of foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
It is just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
Well, this seems like it's gonna be fun.
And you are next, Marika.
So, guess the strategy here is kill Redmane Freya as soon as she spawns, if you can, and then kill whoever this guy is, Dryleaf Dane. Blur, 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 blur. Yeah, I was thinking of the Lies of P gank fight.
Don't you dare. approach
Don't you
Mikula the
dare!
Kind.
I'll
Needle
dare
Knight's
whatever I
leader,
want to dare. Shut your
Dryleaf
mouth.
Dane, and our allies.
Shut up and
Will
spawn.
never allow this.
Shut up and listen to my order.
I am the Red Mane, Freya.
I don't give a freaking... I don't give two craps who you are, Redmane Freya.
Foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Haha! Get the hell out of... Of course he, like, perfectly charges. Okay, so is it just this guy, or are there more? Wow, this thing literally follows you for eternity. Okay.
Tis just as the woman said it would be. Lord
Yeah, does anybody in the chat know, is it just this guy, and that's it? Or is there going to be... Wait, Dryleaf Dane... Okay, so there's 3. Needle Knight late. What? Oh, wait, Leda. Wow, this is... Okay.
Lord is slain, and you are next.
Oh, God. Really? Like... Yeah. I think this perfectly encapsulates, I don't know, something about the design philosophy for this DLC is more just like, how annoying could we possibly be? 4 NPC fights? Yeah, 4 NPC fights. Players will love that. Ugh. I'm so baffled by some of the decisions of this DLC. I just don't understand it, man. Okay. Okay. DS2 has trained me in the art of being ganked.
Don't you
Yeah, this is,
Needle Knight's leader, Dryleaf Dane,
I mean, this
and
is
our
definitely one where
allies
they clearly
will
want you to
never
summon,
allow this.
because, you know, 4 NPC fights against you.
I am the Red Mane, Freya.
I guess I'll try to beat
the
it
time has come.
alone,
I
but
could not hope for a
it seems
worthier
like
foe.
it's going to be
This
quite
is our
annoying.
moment. Let's make it something to remember.
is just as the woman said it would be.
Maybe this guy's weaker or something.
Lord of Marika.
Lord of Marika.
Deserve to face the reckoning.
I never could have imagined it. That you might be the Erdtree's rightful lord.
The Erdtree's rightful lord.
Such as it is, this battle could not be more fitting. For the birth of a new god and the coming of a lord.
This is going to be really annoying because this guy's going to keep casting spells, which basically limits my options quite heavily. Okay, that thing that happened right there is my easiest, my least favorite thing in this entire game. You're running, and then you want to turn direction, so your guy literally goes, stops completely, gets hit by all the crap, instead of just turning the other direction. I cannot put into words how frustrating that is in Elden Ring when that happens. It is so annoying. I don't know if they like have to have that as a part of the game for the movement or what, but Jesus Christ, I hate that so much.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare tell me what I'm gonna do with my own woman.
And our allies will never allow this.
I won't let you do it. I won't let you fuck me away.
Freya.
The hell are you?
The time has come. Let them not hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
Yeah, it's the type of thing where they deal like so much damage too. It's like it's not only that they have like 1,000,000 HP, but they have like 100 billion damage as well. And they don't get staggered for certain stuff. I don't know why they think players are going to find this fun, personally. Come on.
To make a little kind.
Okay, this guy is weaker, which is what I was expecting.
Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of Marika.
Lord of Light, come bless me, will ya, Lord of Light? I love you to bless me. Would you be so kind? Die, bitch. Thank you. Horn Scent has died. Okay. Oh, he's literally just called Horn Scent? Yeah, I might just take this one and commentate over it. Honestly, this is going to be so effing annoying to repeat. I am not interested in doing this over and over and over at all. Alright, so Dryleaf Dane is down his heel. Okay. Yeah, I think we just kill these guys, and then I take the video and kind of commentate over it. This type of fight can die in a fire. I'm hoping this is it. I'm assuming they won't do more than 4 people, because that would be quite silly. Oh, you don't like that frost, do ya, bitch? Maybe fight on your own instead with 3 other people. Stupid little punk. Alright, let's go. Needle Knight Leda. Let's go. A needle nose pliers is only 2B. Yeah, use your heal, you little punk. You're not gonna like that thing that happens when you get frozen, though. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Alright, needle nose pliers, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, we're both whiffing. Nope, don't want that. Kindly make aware, make the world a gin aware. Where couldn't beat the guy with 4 friends, with 3 friends. Where? Shut up. Okay, dumb fight. I don't know why. Needle Knight later and allies defeated. Shut up. I don't care. Enough with these people. Remove them from the game. Remove them. I don't ever want to hear these people again. Yeah, that's a really good example of, like, I don't know why they thought that would be cool or interesting. That's fighting multiple NPCs at the same time when they give them massive damage, tracking magic, and, like, massive health and a heal. I can imagine that is going to make people extremely mad. Freya's greatsword, helm, armor, gauntlets, greaves. Ultimately, not too bad if you know how to, like, you know, deal with NPCs, but yeah, not at all interested in getting that down perfectly. Nope. Falx, caterpillar mask, braided cord robe, braided arm wraps, soiled loincloth. Yeah, that tracks. Dane's footwork. Oh, so that's how you do the little kick attacks. Interesting. Well, we killed 3, didn't we? We got Freya's stuff, Dane's stuff, Caterpillar Man's stuff. What about Lada's stuff? Did we get Lada's stuff? The Falcons and everything? I feel like we didn't get Lada's stuff, did we? Yeah, if we're doing all the other stuff without summoning, I'm not going to summon even to get the boss weapons or whatever. Nope. Have nightmares about this. Yeah, ultimately, I think the strategy is kill them ASAP. As quickly as you possibly can. Get them, you know, it's like kind of like Four Kings. You want to remove them ASAP before it starts to be overwhelming. But, yeah. No thanks on that one. I am good. Okay, 22,500. Boop. Ba, 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 ba. Seems like we got a decent build, though. Alright, is this it? They show up one at a time. They do, but they definitely... I don't know if all 4 can be out. It feels like they can, I think. I think all 4 can be out at the same time. It feels timed like the Four Kings. Are you alive? It feels timed like the Four Kings, where basically if you take too much time, they'll keep spawning and overwhelming you. Pretty much. Alright. So yeah, you want to remove them ASAP if you can. Ah, there's Leda. Leda's armor. Okay. Alright, so what did you give us? Leda's armor slightly strengthens attacks following a dodge, roll, or a backstep, as well as dash attacks. Interesting. Dane's footwork. Technique for the hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art focuses on kicking techniques. This kick-based martial art is unique to Dane, a dryleaf and sworn ally of Leda. He acquired these skills by training with the aid of waterfall, letting the water beat his body, throwing himself into its basin. Skill Palm Blast. Skill of the spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf Sect. Imbue hand with energy before using a palm strike to unleash an explosive blast. The already formidable power and impact can be bolstered by charging the attack. Lightly soiled loincloth. Epic, bro. Caterpillar mask. Disgusting. Falx. Revenger's Blade. That's the dash and then swipe. That's really weird. Freya's Greaves. Reminds me of Maple Story armor there. Freya's Gauntlets. Armor. Helm. Freya's Greatsword. Spinning Slash. Pretty standard. Leda's Sword. Needle Piercer. It's those needles that come in on you. Okay. Get absolutely destroyed, you freaking scrubs. Goodbye. Delay. I don't know the Four Kings fight. The Four Kings is one of the final bosses in Dark Souls 1, where if you wait enough time, they'll keep spawning, and then you'll get overwhelmed. So it's basically a damage check. You have to kill them before they keep spawning and overwhelm you. I always thought the Four Kings was based on HP threshold, so if you focus one down, you can fight only one at a time. Nice to know that's wrong. Nope, unless I'm wrong, as far as it's mechanized, is, yeah, if you take too long, they'll keep spawning. And there's not just 4, there's infinite. They'll just keep going and going and going. Until you can damage them down quick enough. It reminds me of that fight in DS1 where 3 NPCs fight you at once. Is that in Dark Souls 1? I don't think that's a thing in Dark Souls 1. It's a common thing. I mean, yeah, there's a Dark Souls 2 grave. Well, there's a I don't remember now. Is it Dark Souls 2, the Covenant, where you enter the deep or whatever? Is there like a 3-on-1 fight there? Maybe. And then there's also, in the DLC, there's a boss. I think in the Crown of the Sunken King, there's a boss where it's 3 guys at once. And then in Dark Souls 3, you have that group of 3 that's like outside of the Grand Archives. And then, yeah, in Elden Ring, you have that Fia deathbed companion fight with like the 3 dudes. Yeah, they always do like a 3 guy at once thing. Bushy is doing Shadow Tree 0 rune level 1 at the moment. He's not even got the lion down. Yeah, I appreciate my sanity too much for that sort of thing. The farthest I'll get is probably like a BL4, no leveling up in Bloodborne sort of situation. But, no, I'm good. I have no interest in that. Yeah. Yep, exactly. I don't know how we did it in, how do we do that in... You have to fight them. Yeah, how do we do that in Soul Level 1? I don't remember. Maybe a bleed build or something? Yeah, how do we do the 4 King? I gotta go back and watch it if that still exists. How the heck did we beat the 4 Kings in our Soul Level 1 playthrough, I wonder? Yep. Yep, the Grand Archives bros. Okay, so this must be the final boss. Here we go. I have no idea what to expect. Let's see. Cutscene. It's always a good sign.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song.
Yep, sounds like Radon.
The vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return.
Who is his brother?
So that he may be my consort.
And what does consort mean? Oh, it's just like Radon in his prime? I mean, that's pretty epic. Why do people not like that? Is he like just the copy? Because that's gonna suck. But he doesn't have his horse. That's pretty epic. Why do people not like that? Promise consort Radon. Oh man. Why do people not like this? I'm confused. Swipe, swipe. Double swipe. Okay, this is epic as hell. What? Is he just really hard and people are like salty about it or something? I mean, Radon's my favorite boss, so maybe I'm just biased or something. Oh my god, this is really cool. What the hell? What the hell? He's awesome. Slam. Okay. Okay, a little shockwave. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Consort is lover? That's what I was wondering. I was like, does he mean lover? Why do people not like this? I'm so confused. Did they just think like, oh, they reused a bot, but it's obviously a different boss fight. And also, this seems totally doable too, unless he just goes Insano mode in phase 2. If he's got a phase 2. Okay. Come on, man. Work with me, Radon. Okay, what the hell? Yeah, this is bizarre to me. This is bizarre to me. Huh. We are level 179, and we are using the Putrescence Cleaver plus 10. A little bit of frost damage there, and then all this stuff here. Holy Negation. Jump attack. Is this even good? I probably shouldn't have that, honestly. This is why I don't play Souls games at all. I usually love them, but I gotta be honest, this DLC is mega, mega, mega overtuned. Just wait till let me concentrate here, and I'll show you phase 2, and then you're gonna laugh because it is funny. It is funny how insane phase 2 is. Okay, roll the drag, jumps up, shoots a bunch of meteors, run backwards, jump to the right. Hope that he does the purple charge here because that's really easy to punish. He does the jump, that's also really easy to punish. Sometimes he does it twice. Gonna hit him there. He's gonna do an X strike. Okay, roll. We're gonna get hit by that. We're gonna roll into him, hit him twice here. He's gonna do the super delayed double-handed slash. Okay, we like the stomp. We like to see the stomp because we can simply roll that and then jump behind him and go like that and like that. Okay, gonna roll into the double swipe, see if he follows this up. He doesn't, so we hit him with an R1. Okay. Double swipe, step. See if he follows it up. He does, so we wait a tick, then we heal behind him. Okay, we're going to roll that. Don't want to get caught by that. He's going to do a jump. We're going to see if he follows it up. Oh. Wow, okay. We recovered that. Like the stomp. Roll. 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 Get behind him. Jumping R2. R1. And now we basically want to pop our flask, which is now a good time to pop it. Okay, we're gonna roll. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we gotta be careful in case he does this right here. Woo! Just enough time. Alright, gonna roll into that. Do a jumping R2. He's close to phase 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. Run back. R2. R1. Phase 2. Okay. Now get ready for this. Get ready for this crap. We're gonna try to go for a stag right out of the gate. As he's walking up, hopefully get him. That'd be great. We haven't seen that in eternity happen, but that'd be nice. Come on, please stag. Okay, we're going to guard here. Intentionally get hit. Heal. Fortunate placement there. Roll that. Roll the jaw jump. Oh, yeah, so you can see our boy likes aftershocks now in this phase. Yeah, so he just does a million sword hits and then aftershocks and lightning around everything after every single hit. It's awful. It is awful.